Baba. Every COD Zombies map ranked from S to F to haven't played. So I'm doing this right now. This is before I have played every map. I'm going to be uploading a video and do a tier list after I have played every map to see where my rankings stand right now and where they will change. So we got everything laid out here. And first we got Nocturne Toten, World at War. Ooh, rough. Okay, classic, absolute amazing map. It started it all, right? I have to give it props there, but it is World at War. A lot of people like World at War. I think it's really clunky. It is extremely clunky. There's a lot that I love about it, but I really think that Black Ops 1 just redefines everything that was done in World at War, makes it better. The only thing that I would say that the World at War has over Black Ops 1 is maybe the weapons. I do really like some of the World at War weapons that are in the Zombies Knocked. Where do I have to put it? I'm not a huge Knocked guy at World at War just because it's just like, I mean, it's classic at the same time. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put it smack dab in the middle at B, top of B right now. Okay, Verrucht World at War. This gave us the fucking the WAF perks. I mean, this really fucking this map really started taking off. Or gotta put it at B. I'm gonna put it right under Shi No Numa. Classic. Okay, this map I think is something where it's got the Wonder Waff, it's got the ray gun, you get the perks, you get them in the hut, but you can also do incredibly high rounds with that on World at War. And so it's very rewarding when you get up to those high rounds. Now you can do high rounds with Noct. It's more difficult. Verrucht is insane. Okay, you're a madman if you're doing Verrucht high rounds. I haven't done any of them. I don't think I will, let alone get to round 25. I think personally it does. I gotta get you out of here. Get out of here. I would, but I put it above Noct? No. Actually, even though I prefer the gameplay of it more, Noct it's nostalgic, right? And a lot of people separate the nostalgia when they're making the tier list and they just put them down as playability. I'm not gonna do that because these maps, especially with World at War, like you have to put nostalgia. My tiers, okay? I can do whatever. I don't care. So we're gonna put it above Ruck, not above Noct, just because it's the first. Noct is the first Zombies map. Yeah, and it doesn't have a lot, but that's what is fun about it, is the challenge, especially with that clunky mechanics. Like, it gets annoying sometimes. It can Noct at World at War can get annoying, but at the same time, that's what makes it der Riese. Ooh, World at War der Riese. In my opinion, I'm gonna put it as the first one in A tier, just because you get pack, right? You get a map that really, this is when COD Zombies really exactly knew what it was and where it wanted to be with future development, and it's perfect. I mean, yes, it's still clunky. Yes, you got the Wonder Waff, you lose your job, but it's der Riese. You get the catwalk, right? You get Pack-a-Punch that allows you to keep going higher and higher rounds, right? You, three of your buddies on that catwalk, the Browning, the MG, the Waff sitting up there, dog rounds, max ammo rounds, the teleporters, monkeys. I mean, you gotta put it up there. It has done so much, just like Noct did, but this is where it started running. Noct was walking, der Riese was running. Now we're gonna get in Kino der Toten. Wow. A lot of people's first Zombies map. A lot of people love this map. It is a great map. It's amazing, especially the BO1 version. Right, you're running around stage, you get to use it. You get the thunder gun for the first time. An amazing map. Do I put it above der Riese World at War? Okay, so personally, I'm going to put it above der Riese World at War because, like I said, this is still World at War, right? So I got to put Kino above. It's done a lot. 5. I love 5. I love the Black Ops 1 platform. It's phenomenal. I love the movement. I love everything about it. And 5 is one of those maps where it's so unappreciated and it's been hated on for so long. Like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. The Winter House is ass. It's terrible. So I understand that. But still, I mean, if you use the gun right, you can utilize it. Because a lot of people just look at the kill factor. And yes, it's not good for killing, but you can freeze zombies up, switch to a point gun. It's similar to, like, in my head, it's similar to the flamethrower in World at War. You use it to go to higher rounds when your gun starts to shit out. At least before you get the Wonder Waff. But 5, I gotta put it above Verrucht, below Shi No Numa. Ascension, wow. I got some good memories on Ascension. This is the first, I got to round 50 in Black Ops 1 Ascension. I don't think I have a video, but this was a grind. This took me forever. This is a great map. A lot of people do this with Kino, but in my opinion, this is a great map to become good at Black Ops 1 zombies, right? Because a lot of the older COD zombies, people don't really, they're not really good at them because they go into something like 5 and they get fucking swamped, right? Ascension allowed me to play 5. I love Ascension. I gotta put it top of A. Call of the Dead is a lot of people's S tier. I'm not a huge fan of Call of... Now I know, okay, them are fighting words. But I'm not a huge fan of Call of the Dead. George is so cool. I love, George. R.I.P. But aside from George, you get the Ice Water. You get the VR-11. It's really hard for high rounds. Like, get into fucking 45. Call of the Dead, though. Gosh. Would I play Call of Dead over World at War Verrucht? Yes. Would I play it over all the World at War maps that I put, except Doris? Would I play it above? Kino and Call of the Dead are kind of the same for me, like which one I would choose. Like I would go one or the other. Would I go above World of War Doris though? Call of the Dead yeah, it is the Black Ops 1 platform. I really like that. World of War's I'm not a big fan of the clunkiness. Shangri-La, Baby Gun. I'm gonna be real, I have not played too much Shangri-La. It was a map that I was turned off from as a kid just because it's the hardest map. It's harder than 5, right? You got the napalm zombies who run at you, and they just fuck your shit up. I'm not a huge fan. I have not played it that much though, so I'm gonna play it more. It is still the Black Ops 1 platform. I'm gonna put this above Dead Ops. I'm gonna be honest. Black Ops 1 Moon, fire, absolute fire, amazing Easter egg. No Man's Land is so fun. Just to spawn in and run around. That alone is one of my favorite parts of the map, right? Is No Man's Land. Pack is there. You go back to Pack. It's super dope. I love the Easter egg and everything. Ooh, what I put it? Yeah, above Call of Dead. I'm gonna put it above Kino. I'm actually gonna keep it under Ascension though, just because, like I said, I like Ascension more. I like the monkeys and everything. It's easier to learn. I've had more fun with it. You don't have to do a setup for Ascension. You unlock Pack by going all around. It's not really... It has a better Easter egg, yes, but is more playable, enjoyable. Nocturne, Toten, Black Ops 1, amazing. I mean, it's, like I said, it has the same things as Noct, World at War, but it does it so much better. I mean, you got Mule Kick. That's the only thing I actually don't like. I did not like how Mule Kick was added. I get why they did it, so you can carry more guns. I mean, over Call of the Dead. I love training. I gotta put it under Moon and above Kino. I actually prefer Noct more than Kino, even though Kino is so infamous and everything, and it really stands for what Black Ops 1 Zombies is to the widespread player base. Noct is just so fun. I love training in the box room, right? You're super close there, and it's just fun. You can still camp upstairs. Black Ops 1 Verrucht. I'm not the biggest fan of Verrucht really in any game. Any Black Ops 3 evenly, or any remake to come. But I still put it above... I mean, it's Verrucht. I'm not a big fan. I still gotta give it a B. Above Shinonuma? No. Above Shang? No. I gotta put it right there. Right above Dead Ops Arcade. As now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. Shinonuma, Black Ops 1. It's not... I gotta put it... Yeah. Pretty much right next to each other. Under World at War, just because it takes away what made Shinonuma and World at War so great, which was that high round strat, just the fun of it, the PPSH. Doris, Black Ops 1. Oh boy. Definitely above World at War. Definitely above Call of the Dead, in my opinion. I know I'm going to get so much hate for that Call of the Dead opinion. Kino, definitely above. Definitely above Noct. Definitely above a Moon. Is it above Ascension? You still get the catwalk. I mean, you get the Black Ops 1 mechanic. I might have to put it here. But is it better than Moon, in my opinion? It's still so fun. You still get the PAP. I mean, it just plays so much better on Black Ops 1. But is Moon better, in my opinion? I'm going to put Moon above just because I love Doris. But Moon, I can just go in straight to No Man's Land and just have fun practicing. It's amazing. Transit. I don't hate Transit. I'm also not a big fan of Transit. Like, there's a lot wrong with it. I can admit there's a lot wrong with Transit. I'm not a Transit hater because for a while this map was... literally, like, before a lot of these maps were on this list, Transit was the bottom on everybody's list over everything. For a while, it was known as the worst COD Zombies map of all time. Now, Transit, though, and here's how I'm going to rank it. Would I play over Black Ops 1 Doris? Probably not. Now, why is it A? And people are going to see this and be like, Transit over Call of the Dead? You're tripping. I get that, right? But Transit, it's a map that sucks in its own aspects, but I still find enjoyment from Transit, right? First map on the Black Ops 2 platform, right? You load in, you got so many, where you want to go, right? You take the bus, you got the Easter egg, which isn't the greatest Easter egg of all time, right? But it's fun to go around the map doing all the stuff. I find it fun. Yes, it is tedious sometimes. Yes, it is annoying. And yes, it can be annoying sometimes, especially having to carry around and build things. You can only carry around one thing. Got the shield. But, Ted's great. The bus, you can go to different locations. It can be annoying at times. I get that. Bus Depot. Simple, no pack. I mean, it's the Noct equivalent for Black Ops 2. It doesn't have anything. It is a fun map. Not, you can't go too far. Because it's not really, you get the ray gun, that's it. Ray gun shit's out. Bus Depot. I've had some fun in Bus Depot. Haven't played it in a long time. Would I play it over Shi No Numa World at War? Noct World at War? No, not really. I don't think I would. I want to play it over these ones. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I'll revise it at the end. Take a look at it. Farm. Got some good memories with Farm. Definitely hitting the box up there. No pack. It's more simple one as well. Do get the locker. Farm's okay. I would rather play Bus Depot than Farm. A lot of people really like Farm. I've had also some good memories on Farm. I do find enjoyment. Bus Depots, I just like a little bit more. Town. Classic Town. If you weren't playing Transit, right? But you were playing Town. That's where all the noobs would go. That's where everybody learned how to play who was not good at the game. I've run more games of Town than anything else in Black Ops 2. So much on Town. It's fun. I fucking hate the lava, though. The lava pisses me off. You're scratching shit up. Town Above Moon. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Nuketown. A lot of people don't like this one. I think it's okay. I can have some fun on Nuketown. It's not a super challenging map. It's somewhere right in the middle. Like, the perks randomly spawn, so that can fuck you up. That's more RNG. Boxes back there. It's fun, and it's a map where you can kind of do something. But Nuketown, above Darish. Ooh, that's rough. Above Call of the Dead. I don't know, though. I gotta put it at B tier under Shi No Numa World at War. Just because it's like, yeah, it's got that. But aside that, it's not a very big map. You're training. You're hitting the box. It's got a great... I love the atmosphere. It's really cool. I love how, like, mid-game, the Easter egg, that does have such a cool factor. But I gotta put it there. Die Rise. I haven't played Die Rise in a long time. Never played it that much, even when it came out back in Black Ops 2. I never, Easter egg's not even that good. Oververrucked, World at War. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta put it B tier. Mob of the Dead is such a great map. You got the afterlife, right? You got so much to go around and do. Amazing Easter egg. It's phenomenal. Golden Gate Bridge. You can sit there and train. Love the Pap Campbell. There's so much to do. Hell's Retriever. It's just a fucking great map, right? The only reason I put 5 above is because I like that 5's harder, right? Don't get me wrong. Mob is super fun. It's such a solid map. I can't even complain. 5, I like 5 because it's hard. You can go around, you can do stuff, and it's difficult, and that's what I like. I love the difficulty. Mob is just generally a fun map. I just like Black Ops 1 platform better. Buried, wow, man, the high rounds. That took me to the high rounds back in the day. When this map came out, loved it. I loved Buried. It was phenomenal. I gotta put Buried in S tier. You can do more in Mob, but Buried is fun. Like, you do the Easter egg, you get to pick what you do, and you get so many cool things. It's like, they're not major big things, but it's cool little factors and unique things. Like the chalk. You get to put the wall buys where you want to put the wall buys. You get Arthur. You get Leroy, but you get Arthur. And it's fun. I love it. Buried's got a special place in my heart. Origins Black Ops 2. Ooh, Origins Black Ops 2. Great map. Fun. Difficult, though. Difficult sometimes. I sometimes find Origins annoying in different aspects. Like, especially with all the staffs. Right? Especially, with the mud. Sometimes, gets me there. And it's, I'm down on Origins. Super easy. I'm just kind of bad at the map, I'll be honest. But Origins over Buried, yeah. I still prefer Mob of the Dead over Origins. I know this sounds crazy. They're both pretty neck and neck in my opinion. Mob just slightly has maybe like a couple things that make Mob, in my opinion, better than Origins. In Advanced Warfare. Outbreak, the first map, God. I don't hate it, don't love it. Would I play it over Black Ops 1 Verrucked, Shang, Shi No Numa? Yes. Farm? Yes. Bus Depot? Yes. Nuketown? Yes. Shi No Numa, it's clunky. It's not bad. I gotta put it above Nuketown. Really, it's like kind of, but I don't think it's a great map. Like, it's like Infection. This is where people are gonna hate, comment, mass dislike, spam this all over Reddit, and I'm gonna get killed. People are gonna show up in my house and kill me in real life. Infection. I remember Infection DLC came out. DLC 1. I had a lot of fun with Infection when it first came out because of how there's not a lot, but what is there I liked, right? I fucking hated the Survivor rounds where you have to escort that guy. It sucks, but when you're doing it with 4 people, because that's all my last time playing Infection was when it came out. And I was a very young lad. And I always played Infection with 4 people. Bubby was fun. I loved Bubby. He was so cool, in my opinion. And I thought, the Easter egg, in my opinion, doing the Easter egg for the first time and then Oz gets shot was insane. I was not expecting that. You just don't get stuff like that normally. You don't get that, that surprise of, damn, they just iced him. Like, whoa. Like, that's one of the 4 guys you play as, right? I liked Oz. He was actually my favorite character in Advanced Warfare, when the first 2 maps were out. And then Bubby, and then I liked it. The sewer people find annoying. I like it. I actually enjoy this map. I had not played it, though, since I was a little kid. So when I go back and play it, this might heavily change. I definitely rose-tinted goggles. I played over Shinonuma, World at War. Man, because I haven't played in so long. Darius, over, I don't know. Like, that's the hard thing about ranking this is I haven't played it for so long. Some of these maps I played fairly recently, and I'm going off of pure nostalgia. Yeah, I'll put it in A tier. I know it's crazy. Carrier. Oh, God. I barely played Carrier. I'm going to be honest. I barely played Carrier. I thought it looked cool. People liked it. I can't give that much of a solid opinion on it, right? Like, I remember from what I played, like, I played so little of it. I did watch people play it. I can't even though I have played it, I have to put it in haven't played because my memory is so foggy and vague on Carrier that I can't rank it correctly amongst other things. I thought it was like where they really were like, okay, this is Advanced Warfare Zombies. We know what we're doing now, right? Compared to Outbreak, which was just their testing of the waters. And then getting into the zombies mix. Descent, though, amazing map, in my opinion. Above Infection, yeah. Love the over World War Darius, yeah. Call of the Dead, yeah, I gotta put it here. Just because it's more nostalgia. Now, I will say with this ranking, it's like, in my head, it's the order of the zombies maps that I would want to play in, right? So, for example, I would want to play Mob more than I want to play Origins, right? And I want to play Origins more than I want to play Buried. I want to play Buried more than Ascension, so on and so forth, right? And that's what I'm kind of going off of, right? Is which one would I want to play more because of my personal enjoyment with the map, right? And I'm trying to make this video because I'm going to be real. If I sat here and I thought about it for a long time, because it's a very rushed, like, I'm trying to just put these so it's not 7-hour video. If I wanted to exactly rank these by which map I thought was better than the other, then I would be sitting here for hours trying to play this. So I'm kind of going off of which one I would want to play more. Descent, yeah. Shadows of Evil launch. I did not like Shadows of Evil on launch. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I had The Giant, which I loved because it's Darius. It's one of my favorite maps, Darius, right? Even though it's not that high, but yeah, I love. And then Shadows of Evil came out. I didn't really play that much of Shadows of Evil. And then more maps came. I played more maps, and I never really touched Shadows of Evil that I had gotten, right? Because I was an Xbox player. I had Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I only had one map an entire summer as a fucking teenager, and I only had one single map. Entire summer, barely internet. Like, I had internet here and there. No money to buy any map packs. I had Modern Warfare 2019 and Shadows of Evil, and I played the shit out of Shadows of Evil. I played it so much because that's all I had. And you get burnt out of a map. Not me. I love Shadows of Evil. I've got to put it in S tier. I can play that map 1,000 times. The Giant, like I was just saying, The Giant is when Black Ops 3 came out. The Giant is what I was playing so much. Played it with my friends, played it solo, loved the Gobblegums. I loved the new take on things. It was fun. It was the same map, and it just enhanced everything I loved about Darius even more. And the Giant, like, yes, it's just Darius. Would I play it over Buried? Yes. Would I play it over 5? Maybe not. But I have a huge nostalgia factor. It's fun. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to bump it in S tier. Dead Ops Arcade 2. This was for Black Ops 3. I didn't play this one too much. I thought it was good. Just felt like another Dead Ops Arcade. Really, I didn't see too much difference. I really haven't done too much Dead Ops Arcade. I mean, I'm just going to put it right above normal Dead Ops Arcade. Der Eisendrache. Ooh. You know, I'm going to be honest. Great map. A lot of people, I see so many people put it as their number 1 or in their top 3. Der Eisendrache is not even in my top 3. It's a great map. I just don't see, personally, you know, how it's better than some of these maps. Now, I love the Easter egg when it comes to the boss fight. Love the skeleton zombies. Super cool. The bows are great, right? But honestly, I've done, you know, it's not a bad map. Would I play it over Moon? Yeah. Oh, man, this tier list is looking terrible compared to what everybody else thinks. God. Zetsubo no Shima was a map that when it came out, a lot of people didn't like it. People have really started to warm up to the map. I'm still not a huge fan on it. I'm not hating on the map. It's not my shtick, really. I haven't had too much playtime with it, to be honest. You know, recently. I played it a long time. No. Would I put it above World at War Noct? God, no. Above Shi No Numa World at War? No. Above Outbreak? Yeah. I know it's rough, but like I said, hey, this video, it's just for right now. I'm going to re-rank when I come back and play every single map. And I'm actually going to sit down and think about this. I fuck with Gorod Krovi heavy. It's great. Boss fight. I think that's really cool. Intro cutscene. I love Stalingrad. The dragons. I mean, it's a map with aura. It's got aura. Would I play over Town? Yeah. Buried? Yeah. Origins? Yeah, actually. Mob of the Dead? No. I'm not going to think about these maps too much once I place them, just because I don't want to get in a spiral of being like, well, actually, I'll play Descent over Transit, but I want to play Transit over, you know, I don't want to get too much into that. So I'm kind of going with a one and done. Spur of the moment, not too much thought. Revelations was kind of like, it was cool. It's a really cool map. I like the boss fight arena, but it's kind of like, it makes you think after you do it, like, it's like, this is, because when Black Ops 3 came out, I thought with Revelations, boom, like they were going to wrap up the story. I didn't know Black Ops 4 was still going to carry on with that same set, kind of, you know, the circle, the loop, and trying to break it. So I thought this was the end of COD Zombies for some reason. Like when this came out, I was like, yep, this is COD Zombies. It's over now. There's no more. So, I mean, it's cool to think, you know, it's a cool thought, but really all it is Zombies Chronicles put together. Like you have different parts. Now there's some cool parts that they add on to the different maps, but it's really not that much. Yeah, Shang, Shino, no. When I play it above Shino, yeah. It's Black Ops 3. Noct, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the World at War, just system. Infection, yeah. Therese, World at War, yeah. Call of the Dead. Yeah, I'm going to put it right under Descent. It's not a bad map. It's just not, like, it's just a remake of maps smushed together, let's be real. Black Ops 3, now we're about to get into Chronicles. Nocturne Tone Black Ops 3. It's fun, not too much. You know, it is Black Ops 3. You have so many other options to do. It is fun sitting with buddies, still up there, you know, that's facts. Over Infection and over Noct, over Shino. I gotta put it above. Ooh, now that I think about it, like it's Black Ops 3 platform, but yeah. I gotta put it here just because it's like, you have Black Ops 1 Noct, and you have so many other maps on Chronicles. It's not. Black Ops 3, gosh. I mean, it does the thing. I think it's the best for Rukt, definitely. When I play with Shang, yeah, Shino Numa, Black Ops 1, definitely. Farm, Bus Depot. I'm gonna put it right under Bus Depot. I think that's fair. Shino Numa, Black Ops 3. Then again, you know, that's what, in my opinion, Shino Numa alone as a map, it's not the greatest map. That's what I like about World at War so much, is it's clunky in such a way that it makes it good, right? But if you take that clunkiness away, just get that. Now, would I play Shino Numa over Verrucht on Black Ops 3? Yeah. I think I'd play it under Black Ops 1 Shino Numa, though. But over Farm. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to get myself into this loop. Yeah, I would do that. I got to put it under... Cause here's where my own dilemma is, right? I'm going to put it under Black Ops 1. Right, but here's the thing. I would rather play Black Ops 3 Shino Numa more than Farm, right? Actually, no. Disregard that. Kingdom Dome Black Ops 3, it's great. It's really good. Do I think it's good as Black Ops 1? No, right? Kingdom Dome, it's fun. You can still have a lot of fun in the Black Ops 3. You know, they play very similar, you know, they play very similar in the way that it feels to play the game. You know, it does have its differences on the Black Ops 3 platform. Over Noct, yes. Over Nuketown and Outbreak. Over Zetsubo. Yeah, I'd rather play it over Shino Numa, World at War. I'm going to throw it in here. I'm just going to throw it right there. I'm a little conflicted where to put that. I don't want to think too much about it, to be honest. I don't really want to sit there and delve into it. Black Ops 3 Ascension, love that. That's another one that you can just high round so easy. Just sit in that one room, you know, power vacuum, super fun. These maps, you know, really got me up to high rounds. So I enjoy Black Ops 3 Ascension. It's fun. You still got the monkeys and everything. Would I play it over Descent? Yes. Would I play it over Noct? Yes. Transit, definitely. Derice, Black Ops 1. Yeah. Moon. Yeah. Over Derice and Draka? Yeah. You know, I know that's so fucked, but that's just, you know, what my heart's telling me. Over Town. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to put them side by side. I just love that you can just high round in these maps so easy. It's great for just, you know, really learning and feeling the game out. And I appreciate that. Shangri-La Black Ops 3. It's easier than normal Shang, definitely. Way easier. It's Black Ops 3. It's like prep Shang, in my opinion. It's like, hey, you wanna know how Shang works, but you don't want to get fucking raped. You want to know how Shang works, but you don't want to get screwed within the first 5 rounds from a napalm. Yeah, you know, play it. What I played over Kino? No, not really. Farm. Oh wow, I'm surprised how low this actually is. Over no. Yeah, they're actually going side by side. Damn. Moon. I actually really like Moon way better than the Black Ops 1. Now, I think Black Ops 1 has a way better No Man's Land, right? I love Black Ops 1's No Man's Land. That's what has it so high for me. Moon's No Man's Land is like, you get Gobblegums right there. You can really, it's not that much of a challenge now. It is a better map, though. Everything outside, I gotta put them neck and neck. Would I rather play? I gotta put them right under Moon just because No Man's Land literally is like, I'm going to be honest, like 90% of my opinion. It's so fun. Black Ops 3 Origins. A lot of people don't like the Black Ops 3 Origins compared to 2. 2 is way more difficult. It is more of a challenge, right? But this plays so good. Above Gorod Krovi. Yeah, you know what? I will place it above Gorod Krovi. Zombies in Spaceland. I really enjoy. I need to play more of it when it becomes its turn. You know, I've only enjoyed it from what I've played. I love the idea of being in a theme park. I love that COD Zombies, and this is what they need more, is more unique themed areas, right? Like, don't get me wrong, you get something like Ashes of the Damned where you're in the Dark Ether. That's a fucking dope idea, right? But you're just at like a Midwest town, right? You know, and it's just the execution that's done. Thing about Zombies in Spaceland, it's a great idea with amazing execution. That's where a lot of these other maps that have in the base have a great idea but fall short on execution. Better than Town? Yeah. Better than Ascension Black Ops 3? Yeah, I gotta put it actually right between the 2 Ascensions just because it's so good. Matter of fact, like, I'm tempted to bump it up because it is really enjoyable. It is a super enjoyable map. This one, I do want to put it higher. I'm going to keep it here for now. I don't want to dwell on it too long because these, like, where it goes to Ascension and up are, like, my fucking goated maps, in my opinion. Goated maps. Zombies in Spaceland is one of them, but Ascension just has more oomph to me. I got to play this map more. From what I've played, I really like it. I haven't done too much. Raven the Redwoods, haven't played, and I've actually gone out of my way to avoid watching gameplay of it because I wasn't really on the scene when when Rave came out, right? I played Zombies in Spaceland, enjoyed that, right? Didn't even buy the DLC for this because I was too busy playing Modern Warfare Remastered. So I didn't even play this. I haven't even seen gameplay of it. I tried to avoid it. I know they have kind of like a Jason character or like a enemy boss. I think that's cool. Shaolin Shuffle, same deal. Attack of the Radioactive Thing, same. Haven't played it. Final Reich. Ooh, trying to remember which ones are which because I played one. And I really actually enjoyed World War II Zombies. I didn't really get into the DLC maps. It was the same thing where, you know, here, we're just going to go with the Groston House. Love it. Simple. It really introduces you. There's a secret way to get the, you know, with the Jack in the Boxes to open up the pack. That's super cool. You know. Groston House is really fun. Better than Infection. Nah, it is super small, though. And it can get, like, it is fun, though. Better than Noct, World at War, definitely. Groston House over Infection. Yeah, Derice. No, I'm going to put it there. The Final Reich. God. The Darkest Shore. Haven't played it. I got to zoom in because I don't remember which one I'm just going to put the World War II maps down here just because, like, I feel, you know, there's one map that I played that I really enjoyed. Didn't play it too much. Didn't get too deep into it. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them all. Or not enjoyed them all. I've only really played those 2 maps from World War, and I only played 2 maps from World War II, and I forgot which one was the second map, so I gotta place it in there because oh my god, I sneeze almost gave me like a hernia. Unfortunately, I gotta put all the World War II maps I gotta kind of put down here. I've only played 2. I already put Gross and House up here. And then the other map, I forgot the name, so I don't even know which one it is. I enjoyed it, though. I didn't get too deep into it. It was fun. I liked it. Voyage of Despair, I love the idea of being on that Titanic. Phenomenal idea, terrible execution. You're on a ship. Those hallways are super tight, right? I get that. Would I put it over Shangri-La, Black Ops 3? Yeah. Shino, yeah. Farm, Black Ops 3. I just want to play this map more just because I haven't played it too much. But it's hard to put it. It's just a hard one. Bus Depot. Would I rather train zombies at Bus Depot or play Voyage? I'm going to put it above Black Ops 3 just because it's like what I have played. But I know there's definitely more to the map and I want to get into that. A lot of these maps, some of these maps are ranked here just because I haven't played too much of them. Now I have played them, but I've kind of like loaded in. Like as if I was a noob and knew nothing, maybe packed, and then was like, okay, this, and then fucking left. 9, S tier. S fucking tier. Phenomenal. Right, you know, this is the way that they took what Black Ops 4 was with the way that the game works, you know, with the system, you know, the game system, and they made it fucking work. It's a phenomenal map. It's so fun, right? And then sometimes where I was like, you'll be playing a map in Black Ops 4 and be like, damn, I wish this was on Black Ops 3 engine, right? And with all the game mechanics. 9, I never think about that. I love 9. Phenomenal. Blood of the Dead. Haven't done the Easter egg. Heard it's fucking garbage. Seen some shit about it. And I was like, oh my god. It's rough. It's cool. But it's like, it's just, it's very stripped of what Mob is. Yeah, I feel like it's a stripped, expanded version, which is so weird. Because it's like, how do you give me more stuff but take away so much? You know, it's not very high. Would I rather play it instead of Voyage? Not really, because I gotta put it there. Classified. Classified's cool. I like Classified. You get No Man's Land, which is really, I like that. I like the fact that they put No Man's Land and 5 right together. That's really cool. I like that aspect. If you could give me normal 5 and have the Pack-a-Punch room be No Man's Land, that would make fucking 5 even better. But I like this. I like it. I like the expanded rooms, right? Now, is it as good as 5? No. I like 5 because it's hard and it's fun. It's a fun, hard map. Classified, I think, is going to go more than Voyage or Blood. I'll play some Classified. You know, a lot of people don't like that you have to get to round 150, and that's the Easter egg. I think that's kind of cool. Is it kind of lazy? Yeah, but it's just like, hey, like, you ain't solving steps. You're just fucking killing zombies. Wasting a lot of later time, which is kind of annoying, but I played over Zetsubo. Yeah, I'd play it over the originals. Infection, definitely. Gross and House, I put it around here. I like Classified. Dead of the Night, I played pretty recently. And it was more of just, I'm not going to watch a video. I just loaded straight into Dead of the Night. When it gets the wall and just pressed X, there's too much, you know, there's just, the outside's kind of the same. I know there's werewolves. I know there's other stuff. I just haven't gotten it in the map, and I don't enjoy it from what I've played. Would I play Dead of the Night over Verrückt on World at War? No. I'm be like, no. I'm going to put it in D tier. Matter of fact. Ancient Evil. You know, you give me 9, and then you give me Ancient Evil. It's like, what are we doing? Like, perfection, and then just like, you know, we're following the same idea. Hey, Ancient Evil could have been so good. You know, I think it had a lot of potential, you know, and a rework. If they ever reworked this map and re-released it, I think it would make a great map. I think in my eyes, it's The Tomb, but better, right? It's just The Tomb, but better, you know, more expanded. Would I play it over Zetsubo? Outbreak? Not really. Bus Depot? Voyage? No, I gotta put it over. It's just because I haven't really done the Easter egg on this one. That's why they're kind of grouped over. It's like some of these, like, it's just, there's no Easter egg. It's replayability. Versus the fact that I want to play some of these maps more than other maps just because I haven't done the Easter egg and I haven't really got a full experience the full map itself. Alpha Omega, fuck. I mean, it's like missed its mark. I think it had potential. It's just my problem with Alpha is you get into Nuketown and it's so packed. Nuketown is already not a big thing, a big area, and they made it more packed. It feels more claustrophobic. The entire map feels claustrophobic. Does not feel like there's a great place to train. And the Black Ops 4 zombies are more sticky. You know what I'm saying? They're more sticky. It's rough. When I put it, I haven't done the Easter egg either. I know that. I think the avocado guy is cool. The avocado guy is cool. Over Blood though, I like the Elemental Ray Gun Mark II. I think that's a great idea. It's just the map itself is just confined. I'm not a big fan of that. Alpha Omega, yeah, I gotta put down here. Over Ancient Evil, I'd rather play Ancient Evil. Tagged or Toten, the final map in Black Ops 4. Rough. In my opinion, I thought it was just like, You know, it goes to the same problem that Blood of the Dead or Alpha Omega does. Is it's just not a good remake of the original, right? And that's what I wish those 3 maps were completely original maps, right? I wish they were all original maps, something new, right? Because that's the problem. I'd rather have a Voyage or an Ancient Evil over a shitty remake, right? And Tag is just, it's the final thing. I understand that the budget got cut when developing Alpha Omega, and they were just like, yep, they kind of had to do what they had to do. I would rather play it. I enjoyed it more, to be honest, than Blood of the Dead. Because I played it. I like it more than Voyage. Yeah. I put Tag Toe in. I think it's cool. I like the new area. I think the new area is really cool in the map. Die Machine, amazing map. First map, fucking banger. In my opinion, it's my favorite Black Ops 6. Not Black Ops 6, I'm sorry, Cold War map. I had a lot of great time with it. It was amazing. High rounding on it. It was a great time when this map came out, especially in the community. I got to put it over Transit, yep. Darius Black Ops 1, definitely. Moon. Yeah, over Horizon Draka. I really enjoy Die Machine. Even though it's a different, game mechanic compared to all the other normal zombies, it's not bad, right? It's the problem that they stuck with this game mechanic for so long, and it got annoying. In itself, the game mechanic is fine in this map, personally, to me. Over Town, it's got a short and simple Easter egg. It's fun. It's in its own system. It really brings me back nostalgia-wise. I got huge nostalgia for this map. Man, I really like it. I got to put it just under Zombies in Spaceland. Die Machine is great. Just adding Dead Ops Arcade each time. I know there's different, and there's literally one guy who makes it. Firebase Z, I love the concept. I like the execution, but I played so much Die Machine when it came out that by the time Firebase Z came out, I was so burnt out on Black Ops Cold War. It was ridiculous. I played so much by the time the first DLC map came out, I hopped off Cold War just to take a break. And I didn't really play this, and I haven't played too much of it. I haven't done a lot of the stuff and understood the map. It's super cool map. I like the idea. I want to play so much more of it, but I can't put it too high just because it's just above Crossing House, yeah, above Classified, definitely. Above Darius World of War, yeah, above Call of the Dead, above Kino, probably gonna put that there. Outbreak Cold War, love the idea of a sandbox zombie with a big world. Problem is there's just a lot of fluff areas, right? Objective, and in between it's just fluff. It's just zombies and just a place, right? So it has a lot of fluff, but outside that, I thought it was cool. It had different aspects of it. I like the bosses. You progress rounds through doing objectives, or you can go straight through, its own thing. I think it's fun. I love the different maps, but too much fluff. That's the problem. So much fluff. But I can sit down and enjoy some of this. Over Firebase Z, over Call of the Dead, Infection, definitely. Crossing House, yes. Classified, yes. World of War, yes. Call of the Dead, I gotta put it here. I have had more fun on this map than Firebase, but from what I've played from Firebase, I really do like it. I just got so burnt out. Mauer. I played Mauer and I was just like, what? I didn't think, let alone it was a bad map or a good map. It just kind of you go from two sides to one or the other, and I'm like, you're in the Berlin Wall, right? Around that area. I honestly think if that's wrong, then shit. But God, Dertoen. Gotta put Mauer Dertoen. It's not too high. I mean, I like the Wonder Weapon on the map. It's, that's all I can really say about it. It's cool. I like the idea of it. It's just so boring. It's just this is just, you threw zombies in a place. That's what I felt like this map felt like, right? It did have that new elite, the fucking flying witch. I don't know her name. Yeah, I would play Tag or Mauer's just kind of Forsaken. I will say this, and I will stand by it. Forsaken, right? Okay, map, right? I actually think Forsaken is probably, in my opinion, better than Firebase from what I've played. But during the Halloween event, and they had the Halloween Forsaken, you could hop on the Halloween LTM on Forsaken, because if you go in the spawn room, it's similar to something like how No Man's Land works, where the zombies just keep coming and they progress rounds pretty fast, right? It's similar to how it works, not exactly the same, but you could have so much fun killing the zombies, picking up the pumpkins, upgrading your stuff, staying in that area, but at the same time, really working the rounds and being able to progress through the drops in the LTM. And I am so sad that they took away that zombies LTM. Now, when the final update for Cold War came out, I think somebody tweeted and they were like, unfortunately, I fought for it, but they couldn't. It was it was a dev or something, and they were like, I couldn't get it in there. And I was like, damn, because it was so fun and I loved playing it. Amazing. But Forsaken alone, I do enjoy that. Like I said, that semi no man's land area. I do enjoy like the kind of, even though it's a campaign area and even a multiplayer map, I think later, I enjoyed it. I thought I put it right above Firebase, but I really have nostalgia for that mode. Drang Fang, fuck buddy. I mean, it's just like the idea was there, but you give them 6 months to make a zombies map. There's no PAP camo. There's no pause. And yes, that came later, but God, playing this when it first came out, doing the same objectives after like round, I don't know, 6, and you do them again and again on the same map, it gets tiring. And you have to do that to progress. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I'd probably put it under Dead of the Night. Matter of fact, it's rough. I like the idea. Like I said, I like the idea. Terrible execution. Haven't played this shit. Shi No Numa on Vanguard. Boom. That's what they should have done. You asked me 6 months to make a zombies experience at Treyarch. This is what I would have done. And people would have called it cheap. This is the only time that I think that they should do this over normal things, right? Normally I would say do original instead of doing a remake. Not with this. I would, if I was in charge of making Vanguard zombies, all 4 maps, Noct, Verrückt, Shino, and fucking, I don't know why, Der Riese. That would have been my 4 maps for the game's entire life cycle, right? But they would have been expanded just the way Shi No Numa on Vanguard is fun. I like it. I enjoy it. I have a good time when I play it. I think it's the best version of Shi No Numa. I love World at War Shi No Numa because you can get to high rounds, but it's clunky. Don't get me wrong. It's so clunky. This takes a great map and it fucking builds on it, and it shows what Vanguard system could have been, and I enjoy it. I think it's great, and I gotta put it above Die Machine, no. Above Ascension's Black Ops 3, no. Okay, maybe I'm going a little too high. Above Forsaken, yeah, it's fun, it's simple. Above Kino, definitely above Descent. Transit, Der Riese, Black Ops 1. I fucking enjoy this shit a lot. I've had fun with this map when I played it. I mean, it's got PAP camos. It is Vanguard though, so Vanguard itself is a rough game. You know what? I'm gonna put it above there just because this map I would rather play more than something like Der Riese and Draka, right? But I think this map is just simple, it's basic, and that's what I find. That's why I have fun in, right? Same with something like 5. It's just simple and basic. I have fun with it. The Archon, haven't played this bullshit. I know there's like 2 of these maps are the exact same, but one's just a fucking round-based version with different colors. I think it's stupid and lazy. Operation Deadbolt from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I died to a worm one time in like the dark. I don't know. The only time I sat down and played Modern Warfare 3 Zombies and grinded it is when I had my wisdom tooth removed, and they gave me this medicine that made me complacent with everything. Nothing could go wrong, and I sat there and played this game for like a week, and I was like, oh, it's not bad, because I was absolutely doped out of my mind. Operation Deadbolt, I'm gonna put this as Modern Warfare 3 Zombies as, and that's what I'm gonna do it as. Over Verrückt, yeah, I'll play that. Yeah, oh, it's rough though. Die Rise, yeah, but it's like, it's not traditional zombies, and you're really only like, if you're doing the Easter egg part, then I guess I'd put it over Black Ops 1, Verrückt, and Shang. I guess Shino. I put it around here. It's not very highly. It's just because I want to do the Easter eggs, and I never really quite got into it. But I think there's a little bit of potential in there I'm not seeing, and I think people kind of looked over. I don't know. I haven't played that much, so I will have to play it. Terminus. Terminus was fun. I honestly did not play a whole bunch of it. Amazing fucking boss fight, though. I think it has, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, the best boss fight. One of the best. Okay, I'm not going to say the best. I would really have to sit down. One of the best. It's great. It's amazing. Map has a lot of filler, though. It's a huge map. So much filler. It's the same thing with like Outbreak with Fluff. It was like some of these islands, like, okay, you give me an island that's travelable on a boat. I don't need to go there at all for any reasons. No Easter egg, no nothing. Maybe one tiny side Easter egg, but I'm not gonna do that anyway. So the tiny islands become sometimes pointless. Some parts of the map are just pointless, and the map really feels a lot smaller than what it actually is, right? To me, it feels like the downstairs area where you pack, because it's a whole bunch of water, and that area itself, in my eyes, is small, right? Because you just have the railings. Goes up, you have pack, you have the kind of there, and that's it, right? That's kind of what the map feels like to me. It's a good map. It's not bad. Black Ops 6, I think this was a good map for Black Ops 6 to launch with. Zetsubo, yeah, okay, this one's actually going to be hard, Because now I'm starting to see the error in my pickings, because I would rather play it more than one map, but not this map that's higher. It's kind of weird. How much would I want to replay Terminus? I mean, I played it, I grinded it. It didn't run. It didn't have a great playability that wanted to keep me going back. Great boss fight though. Oh, under infection? I gotta put it over infection. Crossing the house, yeah. I think I'll put it under outbreak or over outbreak. That's a hard one. I think I gotta do over outbreak. Just because outbreak's got a lot of fluff in it. A lot of the fluff is boring. Like, cause that getting to one location, getting chased by like a zombie. Liberty Falls was a simple and easy map, you know, for getting the camos. It's just a fun, like, map. It's not nothing standout though. It really doesn't have standout things. I think it's good for camo grinding and just high rounding. I'm gonna throw it like right above Depot. Yeah. Citadel de Mortis. I really, you know what? This map just was kind of enemy. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't have ability. Like, I didn't want to play the map. Loaded in, I was like, this is okay. Like, I feel like it was trying to be something. You know, it just lacked in everything. It's like you're in a castle with elemental swords. That's cool, but we have something so similar to that. Where are you at? The Rising Draka up here, and it was just like, it's just so lackluster. Missed its mark so heavy. You know what? I don't hate the map, but at the same time, just don't really want to play it. Would I play it over Modern Warfare 3 zombies? No. The Tomb. A lot of people don't like the Tomb. I like the Tomb. It's fun. You get the ice staff, which I don't like how there's only one staff. It's like, come on, give me all the staffs, right? Because then I got a lobby full of 3 other of my homies, and it's like, well, one of us get the staff. Tomb though, Tomb's not bad. I mean, it's fun. You can run around, just kill zombies, farm rounds. You know, I like that. You know, I like the farm rounds, and I like the Easter eggs. You know, I separate them too. But I put it over Forsaken. No, Firebase. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over there. Shattered Veil. I love Shattered Veil. Phenomenal. You have the Wonder Waff came back. I love the Wonder. It's my favorite wonder weapon of all times, right? And then you get the gorgeous Ray Gun Mark IIs, you get them. You can get the Ray Gun Mark IIs, and you can get them all zestified. Yeah, like the Elemental Ray Gun Mark IIs were cool. I love the fucking T-Rex boss fight. They were cooking with that shit. It was fun. I like it. You can train out there. You can also do the Easter egg in the house. I love the map. More Than Die Machine and Zombies Spaceland. Good map. I'm not gonna lie. Shattered Veil is a good map. I'm gonna put it right under Die Machina, just because it's Shattered Veil. It's so good, you know. I think it was a big map. I like this is how you do vertical. Like, it's like the vertical aspect. Hold on, I'm not gonna put it in C. Don't worry. It's how you do vertical. Like, I like to see maps that weren't executed rightly done right before, and you know, because it feels original. You know, even though it's vertical. I like how you have the boss fight, Richtofen. It's a hard ass boss fight, fun boss fight. It can be fucking very frustrating though. Could be very annoying, but I gotta put it over Outbreak. The map itself, yeah. Over Zetspo, yeah. Over Knock 3, Crossing the House. Over Classified, Terminus. Yeah, I want to put it right above Terminus. That's fair. Ashes of the Damned. Haven't done the Easter egg for this. I do want to, but it's just like Ashes of the Damned. I was hyped for Ashes of the Damned, played it, and I was just like, has that kind of replayability problem where it's just like, I don't really want to replay it. I was so hyped to hear that there was like different locations. You have the base of Janus Towers. You go into like Snowy Cabin Place to the Midwest kind of town, to the Cosmodrome, Exit 115, farm. You know, you get these different spots, and they're all just lackluster spots. You know, and this is the problem of having high expectations. You know, hyping your own self up and then getting disappointed because you hyped yourself up so much. And that was the problem with Ashes. Is every POI within Ashes is just lackluster. It's not memorable. Like, I thought that the Cosmodrome, or not the rocket place, the place with the rocket, right? I forgot the name. I thought that was going to be basically Ascension, right? And it was kind of, I haven't done the Easter egg, so I don't see, like, I know there's probably, each place has its necessity. Wonder Weapon was, It just, the places, the POIs were not that great. Oh, fuck, where did I put it? Oh, it's not that high. It really isn't. I like it, though. You know, I like Xerxes, and I really got to play it. Now, I know there's been some more maps that come out, and this kind of ends at Vandor Farm and Dead Ops Arcade, so this hasn't really been updated too farly. I'm gonna put Dead Ops Arcade in front of these. They're kind of all on the same plane to me. Like, they're all the same. It's not bad, but it's like, come on. It's not really a zombies map. It's a zombies game mode that's just clumped into this ranking. Vandor Farm, though, really fun. It's a fun survival. It is a small survival. You know, in my eyes, it's like the like a just a survival map. Infection grows in house classified. It is the current game in Resurgence. I like to play it to like level up guns and stuff. It was really fun during the beta. I enjoyed it a lot during the beta because there's a big old field. Derice, World of War, Outbreak. Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Outbreak, and then now the other maps that I am missing, Astra Malorum, right? So we don't have the PNGs, but I'm just gonna mark it there. I'm just gonna spin my mouse and show where I'm gonna put it. Astra Malorum. Haven't played. I barely played the map, and it's just kind of it just finds it just doesn't have an appeal. Like it's like a cool idea, not a great execution. Amazing idea. Like you're telling me we're in fucking space on an asteroid in some fucking observatory, like with some fucking lovely idea. Not a great execution, and I gotta put it's Astra Malorum like right under Infection. I'm putting it right under Infection. Now, after Astra, we got to fucking Paradox Junction. People don't like Paradox Junction. People are like, why are we getting another Nuketown? And I get that, right? Like I said, a remake, but I'd rather have something original over a remake, right? It was a remake. I like it. I think it's fun. It isn't the greatest, but I think I like it a lot more than the community does. But I can understand where the frustration is coming at. Like, even though, I like Paradox Junction more than Ashes and Astra Malorum. I gotta put Paradox. I'm gonna put Paradox definitely above Reckoning. Personally, I have fun with the map. It's a fun map. You just go around, kill zombies, right? And now, what was the final map? I think it's Tone Right. Great map. Really good, right? I think, I don't want to be a hater. I think it's a little overhyped. I haven't really, I've done the Easter egg. I just haven't played it too much aside the Easter egg. I did the Easter egg and that was kind of it. I really need to go back and play it more. But I did like what I did play. I just didn't think it was phenomenal compared to something like Shattered Veil. I gotta put Tone. I'm gonna say right above Forsaken. Tone right above Forsaken. But this is kind of it. This is a tier list. Now this is a fucked tier list. I'm not gonna lie. This was a tier list where I didn't want to sit here and I didn't want to think about it too much. And I just put them down because I understand there's some rankings on here that I'm already looking at and I'm like, nah, I should move this here, right? But I would be here for hours if I did this. This is more of before I have played every Zombies map, done the Easter eggs for all of them. That's what I'm going to do. This is just a rough draft of kind of where my tier list is at, right? And I'm going to do one for after I play every single map and upload a video on them. This was super quick and simple. And I know this is going to get hated on because, God. All these maps above Call of the Dead. People got Call of the Dead in their S tier. Like top 3. Same with Rise Drac. Like, ooh, where do I got Town, Ascension, Shattered Veil. Ooh, I got some fucking people are gonna be pissed. But yeah, this is just a quick lay down. I don't want to sit and think about it too much. It's gonna change. But if you have watched the entire thing, which I doubt there will be a single person unless you skip to the end to see what this madman has done. Thank you very much for watching. If you skip to the end, this is temporary. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe, leave a comment. It just probably is going to be my channel's going to get mass reported after this. But alright, yeah. See ya.